Germany's super-rich are an enigma. They possess immense wealth, but operate with an understated elegance. Their names rarely grace the headlines. Their fortunes are vast, but their lifestyles are remarkably discreet. This is the paradox of German wealth, a silent power that shapes the nation from the shadows. Germany boasts a robust economy, fueled by industry giants and innovative companies. Behind these economic powerhouses lie families and individuals who hold the keys to unimaginable fortunes. Their wealth is not flaunted, but carefully guarded, a testament to a culture that values humility and discretion. This discreet wealth is not a recent phenomenon. It is deeply rooted in Germany's history, shaped by social and cultural values that have been passed down through generations. To understand the world of Germany's super-rich, one must delve into the heart of this unique cultural landscape. Germany's wealthiest individuals and families are not concentrated in one glittering metropolis. Instead, they are spread across the country, their fortunes often tied to the industrial heartland that drives Germany's economic engine. From the automotive giants of Bavaria to the manufacturing powerhouses of North Rhine-Westphalia, these regions are home to a silent elite. The Reimann family, for example, controls a global empire of consumer goods companies, including luxury brands like Jimmy Choo and Coty. Their wealth is estimated to be in the tens of billions, yet their name is barely known outside business circles. Similarly, the Schaeffler family, heirs to the Schaeffler Group, a global automotive and industrial supplier, maintain a remarkably low profile despite their immense fortune. These families represent a broader trend among Germany's super-rich, a preference for anonymity and a focus on long-term sustainable business practices. They are not driven by the need for public validation or extravagant displays of wealth. Their focus remains on preserving their family legacies and ensuring the continued success of their businesses. The understated wealth of Germany's elite is not simply a matter of personal preference. It is deeply intertwined with Germany's cultural fabric. Germans, in general, value humility and restraint. Ostentatious displays of wealth are often met with disapproval, seen as a sign of poor taste and a lack of social responsibility. This cultural aversion to extravagance has its roots in Germany's history. The devastation of World War II and the subsequent economic hardship instilled a sense of pragmatism and a focus on rebuilding. Conspicuous consumption was seen as frivolous and disrespectful in a society still grappling with the scars of war. This cultural ethos continues to permeate German society today. While materialism exists, it is often tempered by a sense of social consciousness and a belief in the importance of giving back to the community. This cultural context is crucial to understanding why Germany's super-rich choose to remain largely invisible. While Germany's super-rich may shy away from the limelight, their influence on the nation's economy and society is undeniable. They are major employers, investors, and philanthropists, their decisions shaping industries and impacting the lives of millions. The Quandt family, for example, major shareholders in BMW, wield significant influence over the German automotive industry, a sector that employs hundreds of thousands of people. Their investment decisions, research and development priorities, and overall business strategy have far-reaching consequences for the German economy. Beyond their economic clout, Germany's wealthy elite are also active philanthropists, supporting a wide range of causes from education and the arts to social welfare and environmental protection. Their charitable giving, often done quietly and without fanfare, plays a vital role in strengthening German society. Living in the shadows, the understated lifestyle of Germany's super-rich. The discreet lifestyle of Germany's super-rich is a stark contrast to the opulent displays of wealth often associated with billionaires in other parts of the world. They favor understated elegance over flashy extravagance, their wealth evident in their discerning taste but never ostentatious. Their homes, while undoubtedly luxurious, are often tucked away in secluded neighborhoods or nestled in the picturesque German countryside. They value privacy and security, preferring to enjoy their wealth in the company of family and close friends, rather than courting media attention. Their social gatherings are equally discreet, characterized by an air of quiet sophistication. Charity galas and cultural events are more their style than lavish parties splashed across the pages of gossip magazines. Their focus is on cultivating meaningful connections and supporting causes they believe in, not on seeking personal recognition or social climbing. The price of privacy: why Germany's billionaires shun the spotlight. The reasons behind the German elite's preference for privacy are multifaceted, rooted in a complex interplay of cultural norms, personal values, and historical experiences. Privacy for them is not merely a matter of personal preference, it is a deeply ingrained value. The cultural emphasis on humility and restraint plays a significant role. Standing out from the crowd, especially in a manner that highlights one's wealth, is generally frowned upon in German society. This cultural aversion to ostentation is deeply ingrained, influencing everything from consumer behavior to social interactions. Furthermore, many of Germany's wealthiest families have built their fortunes over generations, their businesses often deeply intertwined with the communities in which they operate. They see themselves as stewards of their wealth, responsible for ensuring its preservation and using it to benefit future generations. This sense of responsibility fosters a long-term perspective, one that prioritizes discretion and stability over fleeting fame. A world apart, comparing wealth in Germany and beyond. The understated wealth of Germany's elite stands in stark contrast to the more flamboyant displays of affluence often seen in other parts of the world, particularly in countries like the United States and Russia. These cultural differences highlight the diverse ways in which wealth is perceived and expressed. In the United States, for example, wealth is often celebrated and admired. Entrepreneurial success and the accumulation of wealth are seen as symbols of achievement and ambition. Billionaires are often lauded for their business acumen and their contributions to the economy, their lifestyles chronicled in glossy magazines and on social media. Similarly, in Russia, the post-Soviet era has witnessed the rise of a new oligarchy, often characterized by its conspicuous consumption and lavish lifestyles. Luxury cars, private jets, and extravagant parties are seen as outward symbols of their success and influence. The future of fortune: will discreet wealth prevail? As the world becomes increasingly interconnected and globalized, it remains to be seen whether the discreet wealth of Germany's elite will continue to endure, or whether it will gradually give way to more outward expressions of affluence. The forces of globalization, technological advancements, and shifting cultural norms are all contributing to a complex and evolving landscape of wealth. On the one hand, the rise of social media and the 24/7 news cycle have made it increasingly difficult for even the most private individuals to shield themselves from public scrutiny. The desire for privacy often clashes with the demands of a world hungry for information and entertainment. On the other hand, the values of humility, discretion, and social responsibility that have long characterized the German approach to wealth may become even more important in a world grappling with issues of inequality, climate change, and social justice. The understated elegance of Germany's elite, with its focus on long-term sustainability and social impact, may offer a compelling alternative to the more ostentatious displays of wealth often seen elsewhere. The power of legacy, generational wealth, and its impact. The discreet wealth of Germany's elite is often the result of generations of careful stewardship and a deep-rooted commitment to preserving family legacies. These families view themselves not merely as owners of wealth, but as custodians of a legacy that extends far beyond their own lifetimes. This sense of legacy is deeply ingrained in their approach to wealth management. They prioritize long-term investments, often in industries and sectors that have been the foundation of their family fortunes for generations. They are less concerned with chasing short-term profits and more focused on ensuring the continued success of their businesses for future generations. This long-term perspective also shapes their philanthropic endeavors. They are more likely to support causes that align with their family values and that have a lasting impact on their communities. Their philanthropy is often characterized by a deep sense of social responsibility, a belief that their wealth should be used to make a positive difference in the world. Shaping perceptions: how German discretion influences views on wealth. The understated wealth of Germany's elite has a profound impact on the nation's perceptions of wealth and success. It reinforces the cultural values of humility, discretion, and social responsibility, shaping the way Germans view the role of wealth in society. In a country where ostentatious displays of affluence are generally frowned upon, success is measured not merely by the size of one's bank account, but also by one's contributions to society. Wealth is seen as a means to an end, a tool that can be used to create jobs, support worthy causes, and make a positive difference in the world. This cultural context fosters a more nuanced and balanced view of wealth, one that recognizes its potential benefits while also acknowledging the importance of using it responsibly. It encourages a sense of social consciousness among the wealthy, a belief that their good fortune comes with an obligation to give back and make a positive contribution to society. A legacy of humility: the enduring impact of discreet wealth. The discreet wealth of Germany's elite is more than just a cultural quirk. It is a reflection of deeply held values that have shaped the nation's economy, society, and its place in the world. It is a legacy of humility, discretion, and social responsibility, one that continues to influence how wealth is perceived and used in Germany today. As the world grapples with the challenges of inequality, climate change, and social justice, the German approach to wealth offers a compelling model for a more equitable and sustainable future. It reminds us that true success is not measured solely by material possessions, but also by the positive impact we have on the world around us. The understated elegance of Germany's elite, with its focus on long-term sustainability, social impact, and a deep-rooted commitment to giving back, may offer valuable lessons for a world seeking to redefine the meaning of wealth and success in the 21st century.